is here. Let's reveal the truth. Hello to all our viewers. See the future through AI. Welcome to AI is Here. I'm your host, Wenda Yunyu. A lot of my friends around me are wondering, now that we've entered the age of AI, does that mean our jobs are going to be taken away? We'll break it all down for you in this show. Sitting next to me is international AI expert David Wang. Hello, David.
Hello.
David, why don't you say hi to our viewers?
Hello, everyone. I'm David Wang. As someone with over 20 years of experience in cloud computing and AI, I've personally witnessed several waves of technological change. These include the advent of the internet, the rise of cloud computing, and now this new era of AI. I'm also very glad to have this opportunity to have an in-depth discussion with everyone about the impact AI is having on us, what AI can and can't do, and what's really going on behind AI.
So, David, what stage of development do you think AI is at right now?
Well, as for AI, it's still at a very early stage. It's like a scholar with an exceptional memory who has all the world's knowledge in their head, but has absolutely no personal opinions and can't think independently at all. So, when you ask it a question, it answers you based on the probability generated from all that knowledge. You might think you're asking it questions and it's thinking, but actually, it's just picking the answer. It's choosing the combination with the highest probability to reply to you.
So, what major breakthroughs do you think AI will have in the next 3 years?
Well, AI will become your best tool in every aspect of your life. It knows you best, it knows your information, your thoughts, and what's happening in the world. So whether it's at work or in your personal life, it can greatly boost your efficiency.
So, David, if you had to describe the future of AI in one sentence, what would you say?
AI might become the world's best co-pilot. It can tell you how to get from point A to point B, it can predict the outcomes of many things, and it can even offer you a lot of advice. However, the consequence is that it might cause you to lose some of your ability to think for yourself.
So, when do you think AGI will first appear?
Actually, I think AGI has already appeared. Its emergence definitely isn't something that will just happen overnight. Right now, I see that a lot of the information we come across, including videos on platforms like Xiaohongshu and Douyin, are already AGI generated. So I think we shouldn't be worried about the development of AGI, but rather, we should pay more attention to when we start to trust AGI.
So what kind of unexpected impacts do you think it might bring us?
Going back to what we just discussed, artificial intelligence is mostly based on probability, so its answers are always based on statistical probabilities from all available information. However, right now, a lot of people have already started to seriously rely on AI-generated results. So, a very important factor is that people may lose the ability for deep thinking, which is actually the very ability that carbon-based life forms like humans should have.
In your opinion, which industry is most likely to be completely transformed by AI?
From my personal experience in today's industries, the jobs that are most easily affected right now are those that rely on information transfer and formatting tasks. For example, information-related jobs in publishing, clerical positions, PPT optimizers, and document editors. In the past, the reason these jobs existed was because, regardless of how technically challenging the work was, there still needed to be someone to handle and complete these tasks. But now, with artificial intelligence, you'll find that it can completely take over the tasks of these positions by leveraging the information it has mastered, even being more patient and efficient than you.
So, in your opinion, which AI technologies are truly being implemented now, rather than just being hyped up?
We believe that for AI to truly benefit society and humanity, it must improve human productivity, not just engage in simple conversations, or merely create images, music, or animations. So, I've already seen quite a few real-world applications, such as AI programming, which we've mentioned a lot before. In fact, even many very conservative large companies have already started to implement this aggressively. This has resulted in a significant boost in productivity for many programmers. And this also includes things like writing documents, summarizing meeting notes, and even, for example, when I recently conducted interviews, organizing the interview summaries. These tasks have already become deeply integrated into our daily work and life. These are real changes I've seen that have improved our lives and made us more efficient.
It seems that AI really is extremely important. So, if a company doesn't use AI, how soon do you think it will be replaced?
Right now, we're already starting to see the differences between companies that use AI and those that don't. Currently, it's not just big companies. Even startups and small businesses are using AI to boost their efficiency. I think if there are still companies that haven't started using AI tools as an aid within the next year, their efficiency could be at least half that of other companies in the same industry. If after 3 years a company still hasn't figured out how to use AI or hasn't realized the benefits AI models can bring them, there's a good chance they'll end up in a museum or in those outdated work scenarios we only imagine now.
So, if we're talking about careers, which jobs do you think will be replaced by AI the fastest?
Just like I mentioned earlier, for example, some of our entry-level positions mainly involve making PowerPoint presentations, organizing documents, taking meeting minutes, and doing translations. These kinds of tasks have already been proven to be doable by AI. So for people in these roles, the main focus should be on learning how to use AI and mastering AI skills.
Okay, on the other hand, what kinds of jobs do you think will become more important because of AI?
Well, actually, AI can help us with a lot of things. It can give us suggestions, come up with ideas, and help us organize our thoughts. But there is one thing AI can't replace, and that's making decisions. Because making decisions inherently means taking on the corresponding responsibility. We can't just say that because AI gave us the best suggestion, that automatically becomes our decision. And at the same time, AI can't take responsibility for the consequences. So, many jobs that require making decisions and taking responsibility for the outcomes simply can't be replaced by AI.
Do you think AI will actually reduce the amount of thinking we do about many things or in certain professions?
It can't completely replace our thinking. What I mean here is, going back to what I said earlier, at its core, AI is really just a system of logical probabilities. It can gather all the knowledge in the world and organize it to find the highest probability outcome. But it doesn't actually think. And when it comes to us as individuals, your personal information, your understanding of yourself, and your career planning, these are things AI can't provide for you. It can only act as an advisor and offer suggestions, but in the end, the one making decisions and doing the deep thinking is still you.
That's right. So now that we've entered the age of AI, what do you think we should do to make sure we don't get replaced?
Well, the key here is to be the person who takes responsibility, not just the one who completes tasks. Because AI can generate 10,000 solutions, but it will never take responsibility, and it will never take the blame. We often joke that after we've made a decision, if something goes wrong, you can't tell your boss that it was AI's decision, so it should take the blame. So, in order to remain irreplaceable in the age of AI, we have to be willing to take responsibility for things. In this era of AI, we need to have a voice and the right to take on responsibility. That's why, in the age of AI, being irreplaceable depends a lot on this factor.